I think it's wonderful. I like it because parents don't always have to come to the school. First grade is a thing that you can send art and math and writing and what level you're at in reading to your mom and dad. Can send pictures to your parents and show you, like, it can show you what you're doing and well, First Grade is an app that we can use to take pictures and show it to our parents or family members. It's something where you put your art and stuff on, and you could take pictures, and you could type what you made or what you did.
Fresh Grade is an opportunity for you to be connected to the classroom through the iPad, in a sense. She's been posting videos, music clips of them playing the recorder or singing. She's been posting pictures of what Aliana's been doing. So it's been fantastic. It's a way to see what's going on in the classroom without actually being in the classroom.
I really like it because your parents can, because my dad, he's out for most of the day and he doesn't get to, like my mom gets to sometimes come to school. Yeah, for my dad. And so when he's at work, anytime he has some free time, he can just go and look, see what I'm doing. And
that's fantastic.
Fresh Grade is an app that allows parents and teachers and students all to connect to share the students' learning process. I really enjoy the app, and because I get to see all the great work that Courtney does during the day. And even though I do get to come out to the school quite often, there's so many things that happen during the day in the classroom that you just can't participate in.
I rock polish, and I get pictures of that sent to Mrs. Illish, and I like to draw pictures and do cool art.
That's great.
So I like to send that to Mrs. Illish.
Do you think Mrs. Illish likes to get those?
Yes.
How do you know?
Because usually when I send something, she adds a comment to it saying that, well, that's really cool, that's great, I love that.
That's fantastic.
Fun. That has been so much fun. I have found out so much about my students that I didn't know before. I've got one student, I had no idea she played accordion. I've taught her for 4 years, and I had no idea she played accordion. She put a little video of herself playing accordion on Fresh Grade and said, look at this, I learned this song. And I watched it at home, I couldn't believe it. It was so wonderful. I've seen children baking cookies with their families that I didn't know they did baking at home. I've seen children horseback riding. It has been such an insight to me into their lives. It gives me a richer picture of the child. And it is fun. And I said originally that I didn't want to do this at home because I have a life with my own family. And yet I do this at home because when the children talk to me in the evenings and they want to show me something, I'll quickly respond back. It takes me 10 seconds, and I love it.
What goes on in the classroom and what they're learning about, and any more information I can get, I find is very helpful.
I think they should.
You think?
Try it out, see how it goes.
Extremely worthwhile.
Okay.
I encourage every teacher to do it. I really hope when Callie goes to school in September that her teacher's involved in Fresh Grade. It keeps my husband connected, who works full time and is not able just to pop out to the school and see the art that Aliana's been doing on the wall and stuff. So he gets to see that when he gets home and and comment on it, and that way he can be involved without being here. So parents that work full time, I just can't imagine how valuable it would be for them. My mom lives in Mexico, and it's such a great way for her to keep connected as well, because she'll say, oh, Aliana, I see you've been doing this.
Well, I would really appreciate it if, especially Courtney's teachers, continued to use the app so that we get to have a whole record of her education experience.
Sometimes she'll come running in the door, did you check Fresh Grade? Have you been on, Mom? Have you seen what we did today? So Yeah, you can tell that there's the excitement, and she goes on and posts stuff at school. She'll sometimes post some of her work so that we get to see it at home. So it's encouraging for her. And she's posted stuff to Mrs. Illish from home. When we were in Mexico on a holiday, she was taking pictures so that she could post it to Fresh Grade. So
But for me, it's completely worth it. Completely worth it. When I see how excited the parents are, when I see how excited the children are, when they're coming up to me saying, "Can I put this on Fresh Grade? I want my mom to see it." It's so worthwhile. And what I
Tell me, from you as a teacher, do you love technology in the classroom? Like, have you always been a big, whatever the newest technology is, I'm going to try it in my classroom?
No.
No.
I only got my own phone this year.
Right, okay.
So, no.
Well, my favorite thing that I saw this year was Courtney's presentation of your project. Can you tell me what that project was?
That was the big Inuit project I did. I studied igloos and what they used and where they lived and what they did.
Yeah, so I got to see Courtney present her project to the class.
Oh.
I've talked to parents in the school
Yep.
that are using it and just can't say enough positive things about it. And I've talked to parents in other schools that are like, if we're sitting around having coffee or whatever, they're just like, what is this? What is this? And they're just like, yeah, really keen and hoping that, they'll have the opportunity with their kids to be able to use it because it is.
I think it's wonderful.
But for me, it's completely worth it. Completely worth it.